start this with a, I don't really have a lot of stories to say that I made a lot of mistakes. The only mistake, the biggest mistake that I made in my life, or the most mistake, was I just took a lot of people's girlfriends. But I didn't do a lot of stealing, a lot of crazy stuff, because everybody in my neighborhood was poor. So they didn't have nothing to steal. And we leaned on each other. So I started this out of love. And so I never been able to come in and say what you shouldn't do and what you ought to do. It was more so of, this is how I got here, through patience, humility. Don't rush it. Just wait on it, it's coming. But, some people, I just think that y'all got access to a lot. Like y'all have access to a whole lot of money, legally, if you just take full advantage of it. But let's go, Carter. Your black mama in here. Sit up. Who's first time? Where you been, man? Your number changed? You get my text, man. Why you do what I do to you, man? Going through. That's what I'm here for. Because y'all gotta understand, when I hit y'all up, shit I'm going through. Sometimes I need y'all to talk. Some of y'all call me too much, but sometimes when I call y'all, man, Coach wanna talk too. Thank you, Dre. Is he here? Thank you for texting me and calling my phone at 4:57 a.m. Huh? You got insomnia? I got a black wife. And when my phone light up at 4:57, somebody need to be dead. Well, when I wake up, that means, well, you know what? You're right. I get up about 4. I drove in from Athens, Georgia this morning. Yeah, so last night I was home resting, and my daughter plays volleyball, and then they popped the schedule up, and it said she had to be in Athens, Georgia this morning at 7 a.m. for an 8 a.m. game. And then I live in a house with women, so I don't really have much say. And then they go and they book a room, and then I'm looking like, it's 8:30, and then the daughter says, Dad, you're gonna let us drive down there by ourselves? That's not safe. Of course I'm not. So I put on the cape, and I drive to Athens, Georgia last night. I get to Athens, Georgia at 11 o'clock. I get up this morning, I get dressed, and I drive 2 hours, hour and a half back to Atlanta. Because what I've learned about fatherhood, hopefully y'all don't experience this till you get married, but have you ever heard the word vibration, frequency, and all that? So I operate on a very high level every day because of my vibration that I have to get from being a father. My daughter gives me vibration because it makes me feel empowered. I operate on a high frequency. And some of y'all don't have that. Like what motivates you? What gets you going? You don't smoke no more, so it ain't weed.
Nobody paid $25,000.
Money. Same thing. For shoes, right? If you spend $850 on some shoes, that's $1,000. What do they do? Like, are they have skates up under them, or? I saw those in the mall. Those are not even. I saw those at Saks.
You don't want to go?
No, those are No, I'm talking about today. You wasn't here, man. His little ass in here talking about bots.
Folk be funny. It'd be cool to hear folks' stories and how they go from doing what they did to being where they at now.
Let me ask you a question. Come here for a second. I want you to look at that wall. And I want you to just slowly turn to your left and just look at everybody in here. Very, very slow. All right? Start right here. Like that. I want you to just kind of, don't make eye contact, just kind of glance at everybody in the room real slow. Real slow. Come all the way around here. And then when you turn this way, I have a question for you. Go ahead and start. Look that way. All right, make sure you look at everybody real slow. Go ahead. little bit slower. A little bit slower.
Man, ain't gotta go that slow, man. Go ahead.
Okay.
Keep the scenery.
Okay. Okay. Let's talk. Tell me what you see in here.
People.
What kind of people?
Black people.
And one Mexican and a white boy. 2 white boys today.
Oh yeah.
That means, no, you ain't looking at the room, man.
It's a few on, my bad.
What? Do what?
Like Mexican and white folks.
Listen, but when you see young men like this outside of this room at a gas station, what's the first thing come to your mind? What's up, Kyle? Huh?
I don't know, dude. Be on point. I don't know.
You say hit the button?
No, just be on point. I just started.
What I meant?
No.
What does hit the button mean? Man, y'all just nasty, man. Why every? No. Sweet.
Everybody gone.
Oh, hit the button means shoot.
Fully.
Box.
Fully. That box.
Old people, y'all knew that?
They talking about
Y'all hit the button in Jersey. That's that Larry shit. Y'all hit the button in Jersey?
you going straight to
Y'all live here?
you going straight to prison.
Y'all with them?
They ain't got no system in Jersey.
They got
Hey man, why y'all think y'all the only dummies in the world,
They
man?
got 9?
Yeah, what?
They got
Y'all have to be, listen man, y'all know I struggle. Y'all can't talk. And so when people come here for the first time, they don't know what the hell y'all be saying.
And it's okay. It's the same. We learning though. The lingo is the same.
This is different.
The lingo is the same.
With all due respect.
It's the same thing they rap about.
No, Atlanta. Hey, Atlanta different. And you know what? So, what do y'all call them? What do y'all call them in Jersey? They call them switches here. What do y'all call them? Same thing. Yes, sir. They do drive-by almost every day in Jersey. Hold on a second. I want to go back. So I didn't. Something going on? Push the button. That means shoot.
That mean hit. That mean like turn your gun from a semi-automatic to a fully automatic.
What the hell? Do what?
I mean you turn your gun to a semi-automatic to a fully automatic. Like you know how to shoot one time?
I don't know.
When you shoot a gun, you're gonna shoot one time, but when you hit the button, it's gonna let off all the shots at once. Like you're gonna hit like 30 shots in 1 second.
But coach, you know what a binary trigger is.
That's how it shoots.
Get your little ass out of this.
I said, coach, you know what a binary trigger is, don't you?
I know what it is?
No.
Life in prison. I know what?
A binary trigger.
No, what is that?
You know what a binary trigger is?
Binary is like
Shooting one and you let it go.
You shoot like 3 people with a switch, you down there gonna shoot a whole 30 in like 5 seconds.
Why do you want to shoot 30 people in 5 seconds?
efficient.
Shooting one?
I don't want to shoot nobody to be efficient.
But what I don't understand is, who taught y'all this language about, like how do y'all learn all this stuff about guns? Social media, your dad, real life, big brothers, people on Instagram.
Nigga don't know, like nigga has.
I think people on Instagram who are informants, they are showing y'all how to work a gun. You know, Yeah, so, you know, yeah, y'all don't really know what informants, you know what an informant is? But you know what a switch is.
We gotta talk.
So let me get this right. You know about every goddamn gun, the way you shoot it, weed, sex, but you don't know what an informant is. Put you on the spot. You put him on the spot when you're talking about Bach. Dad, you don't know what an informant is? Oh, good to see you, man. Huh? Let's talk about it, right? Let's talk in here. That's a low number. That's a low number. You got about 3. An informant is what you would call, you would probably call it a snitch, but they're not snitches. They're doing a job. Snitches not doing a job.
Coach, you throwing me out.
Man, hell no.
Throwing me out, coach. You must be one of them 3 informants.
Hope gonna let you know he gonna see it though. Hope gonna like he gonna.
Oh, I'm telling. Sit down, Aiden. I'm telling. But it's known that, how many of y'all think I'm telling? I'm telling. I'm telling. Don't do no crazy shit with me. I'm telling.
I'm saying like it's just like niggas can't take no loss, and then it's like you gotta protect yourself. So sometimes you're not even having no gun on some hot shit.
But what I'm saying is this: who told you guys that losing is the end of the world?
Nah, coach, but like.
You have to say something. What happened?
It's like put in the perspective like this.
Hey, pass that back, please. What happened?
It's like put in the perspective like this. If niggas come up to you like that, like I bet I want to get busy.
You want to get what?
You think I'm about to take that short?
If he do what now? I'm used to this Atlanta country ass slang, man. So just be patient with me. I'm trying to adjust to how you guys talk. Okay, so say it one more time.
Alright, so look, put it in perspective. Like they said, I'm not about to take no short. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You take a short? I'm trying to learn. Okay, so that's a short. Hey man, y'all be patient with me. I do more things to learn y'all slang, okay? So you want to take a short. And then what happened? Come for a second, man. Let's give it. No. Okay, stand up because I think the people on the Zoom trying to see you. That's all that matters. All right, go ahead. Whatever you're comfortable with. So you don't want to take a short.
Alright, so look, a person walk up to you, right? You're gonna think everything's sweet, trying to fuck with you.
Right?
You think I'm about to take an L, and you think he about to get away with that shit? Nah.
So what typically initiates?
But no,
What typically initiates the fight? Like what causes the fight? Let's go to that.
It could be dependent on talking shit. You could be just trying to bother a nigga. It could be all type. Yeah, it's like
so what? Disrespect. Well, I think disrespect is so big in this generation because I know, right? So I think a lot of that has to do with, and I talk about this a lot on our Wednesday call, and I'll make sure I get Razul the link so you guys can join our Wednesday call from Jersey. It's virtual, okay? But I've never seen disrespect be such a big deal. Like, he got in a fight because somebody spit next to his shoe.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Come here.
That shit gonna start.
So he got in a fight at school because somebody spit next to. I mean, why I supposed to spit? You been swallowing?
That's a violation.
What did I say wrong here? I can't say shit. What did I say wrong?
You just told him to swallow somebody else.
They say don't do this.
Okay. It's just
What the fuck I supposed to say? What I supposed to say?
You say no did, Cole. Keep going.
What did I say wrong?
It's all
What did I say wrong, man?
You told him to swallow somebody else. That's
I didn't say that. You was asleep. I didn't say that. I said, if you don't want me to spit next to your shoe, what do you want me to do? Swallow it?
You'll let somebody speak.
It still sound kind of crazy.
We gonna go past it. Just keep going.
Dre, and Hart. D, Nate Smith, what did I say wrong? Can y'all help? It's like trades. I'm looking like, that's not true. That's why your daddy dead. He's not, he's with the word. Then how do you respond to that, Tyree? No, just say something bad about my mom. Now I was just under Carter. I was just like Carter when I was his age, except I was about this tall. Say something about my mom. Anything. It's something terrible about her. Cause you don't even know her. So whatever you say is not even gonna matter. And I was raised like this, because a lot of this has to do with the environment that you grow up in and those behaviors that you learn. Say something about my mom, because my brothers and sisters don't fight. My cousins don't fight. I don't really see fights when I was growing up. I was in the country. Everybody was relatives. Because if you fight in my neighborhood, everybody getting whipped by the grown folk. Say something about my mama. It's me, Aaron. Say something. Anything. Just say something crazy. Just something out bizarre. What do they normally say in school when they say something about somebody's mama? I'm just walking. Just say it. Just say it. Be real. And then if you say that, be like, what'd you say? Now you gotta repeat the bullshit. And what'd you say? My big back ass mother. You ever seen her? You haven't? How do you know her back is big?
Hey, a lot of niggas probably start fucking with your ass after that.
That's fine. They did anyway. That's fine. They already fucking with me. So it doesn't really matter. I'm not going to buy into what he's not going to control my life with his words. Especially talking about somebody you don't even know. So you want to call my mama big? Is that what you want to use? Yeah. You say it.
I'm that big here.
You met my mom?
That's what it get a nigga though, cause then they be like, damn.
Yeah, man, he is kind of big.
No, I'm just gonna ask. No, I won't be talking. And because here's what I want to do. This is conflict resolution. I have to teach in a very unique way. In conflict resolution, you want to get control of the conversation, because conflict means somebody who is probably started the bullshit is controlling the narrative, right? So now you're gonna control me with saying about my mama.
Your mom that big here.
You met her?
No.
Oh, how do you know?
I don't know.
But you call her back big. Her back is not big. My mom was like really small.
What it is though?
What if you do? What if you do?
What if your mama is better than her? Then what?
What if her back is
I'm just saying.
Ain't no lie.
Cause niggas do be having some lucky ass guesses. Like, oh God. Like, damn, your mama bought
Obviously, y'all are high because the moral of the story is this. The moral of the story is this. You challenge him. Because here's the thing, when I get into it with anybody, children, family member, spouse, I always, especially when you're talking reckless, I try to get you to hear what you just said. You better get out of my motherfucking face if I slap the shit out of you. So you want me to get out of your face, or you're gonna slap the shit out of me, as though my stomach is hurting. You know the fuck I mean? I know the fuck you mean by saying what? How many of y'all really think I talk this way? Because with me, the reason why I've never in my life had a fight, ever. I don't even know how to start to throw hands. Because when you start something with me, I'm going to immediately start negotiating. Try me. No, because, and you know what I love about this? I know how black and brown boys think. So if I can get this in their subconscious mind, the next time they get in a fight, they'll be like, man, Coach Hale. So, all right, let's start swing. Let's swing. Let's go.
Some of this shit gonna be worth it. This big shit, bro.
Right.
So you ever had a conflict, man, that Coach Davis' voice came in the back of your head?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Even when I be at home, You know how you be like, you be at home and you would get into it with your mom and that shit go out. I don't even try to do all that. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I start realizing like, the shit you do, it hurt them the most. Like, my mom just got surgery and shit. She can't even do shit she can do. So like, me getting into it with a nigga and being mad, that's not worth it. Cause I still gotta go home to her and make sure she okay. I gotta be there for her.
When did you realize that you can't out-talk her?
What, my mom? Even like when I was young, like it'd be like you be trying to rebuttal, but you can't. You can't, cause
It's never gonna work. How many of y'all out-talk? How many of y'all, when you go back and forth with your mama, you get the last word? You do? Congratulations, man. Can you tell us the secret? Yeah, how many of y'all want to know this? We want to know how you get, we want to know. So you mean to tell me you go back and forth? Y'all don't say twin in Jersey, do y'all say twins? Okay, that's some Atlanta shit. So, how do you get the last word, man?
I ain't gonna lie to you, when I'm arguing with my mother, I just beat her with logic. So she would get mad. And then
you do what?
I beat her with logic.
You beat your mama with logic? Yeah. Hey man, I want to pay for this. Tell us, how many of y'all want this? How many of y'all want this logic? What logic you beat her with?
yeah, logic you too.
Hold on, we got this. Oh, you thinking your ass? Okay, hold on. Yeah. So why do you? So when your mom say, "Hold tight," because he said he got a lot. I'm telling you, man, if you got the logic of winning a back and forth battle with your mama, that's a whole book that would sell 1 million copies today. How about that? They don't even read. They want that book. Speak your heart. So here's the thing. Now, what's crazy is, and I want you to make this disclaimer for real. Now, we really need to capture this moment because I've had multiple conversations with your mother, man. But we hung in there. And I want to say this to you publicly, and we won't go into details what our conversation was about, but thank you for swallowing your pride and understand that you don't have the answers for this. Because the reason why so many of these kids are here fucked up, because their parent, I'm sorry, first time business, but that slipped. I know, I'm so sorry. I'm actually a licensed minister. Y'all may not believe it. Y'all don't believe it?
That's all right.
You don't believe it? Hold on. Y'all don't believe me? Jesus. So you reached out and you really wanted to give up. But what made you reach out and say, Coach, blah, 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 blah?
Initially?
Yeah.
I mean, I felt like I had tried everything I could. That was the thing. And as a parent, you know, you don't want to give up on your child. So it's my responsibility to figure out that make sure that I try everything that I can. So for me, this was the last reach.
But so recently, you know, he went to, and here's the thing about it. If you do something, listen parents, if your child do something crazy, and we put it in their WhatsApp, they get in that. Listen to me, when I say they was on him that day, because here's the thing, and she had an easy thing, like, don't smoke in my house. That's easy. And here's the problem, he didn't smoke in the house, his smoke got in his hair and it came to rub the smoke back in. So how much progress have you seen in him and you since coming to classes?
A lot of progress. I think that it's like a two-way thing, though. It wasn't just
your rule.
Yeah, or me just expecting him to do a certain thing. I had to change my approach, like with anything. So we've seen a drastic change, honestly, even in our communication.
Yeah. I can't say this to everybody here because they're sensitive, but it's almost like with their temperament, it's almost like dating their dad.
Yeah.
Excuse me, bad. You know that temperament, you know that grace, that patience, that's that preacher walk. You know the grace, the patience, the understanding that you have to be with his father?
Yeah.
Do the same thing with him.
Yeah.
That's what a lot of them miss.
Yeah.
You're not, whoever he was, you're not going to just run my life.
Yeah.
He is either.
Yeah.
And here's the thing about it, it's harder when they're younger. I hate those little kids left earlier. I needed them in here. So here's the hardest thing about it. So their parents learned a lot in here because I know for a fact as a man, because I've been a man all my life, is that men just not gonna have you talking to them any kind of way. Now, if they do, they're gonna shut down and you really gonna have problems. Once your son shut down, it's over with. But so I was trying to get you to understand, hey, look, let's be patient. Because what I measure with young men and their parents is, I often ask the question, I don't think I've asked you this and I don't want to know. I often ask new parents that call me because I do a parenting group with parents all over the US, and the very first question is, where's dad? And then they say, la 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 la, right? And then I say, I get into more details, then I go into facts that, hey, however you didn't work with him, it's not gonna work with your son. Does it make sense? Because one thing I know, and I know how y'all, we give y'all teeth, but men are hard to understand. And you know why? Because we don't even understand ourselves. Most of us don't even know, and this is where a lot of women miss out on us. The average man typically don't know what he really want to do with his life until he's older than 30. We're still trying to figure, because you got to think, we don't get grown to 26, 27. And being 16, 17, who are here under 16? I don't see how y'all do it. How you do it? Oh, you don't?
Prayer.
Can you tell your mom the same thing Kai just told his mama? Tell him.
What you want on, man?
Oh, he can't promise that.
I can't promise nothing.
How hard is it being her son? I like those glasses, by the way, like real talk. I saw those, I want to get some that clear lens. Big ups. How's the hard being her son? How hard is it for you to be her son? Chef, still here, we'll bring you up in a second. How hard is it? How hard is it for you being his mom?
It's hard as hell.
It's hard as hell. Have you been to hell?
No, but it's hard.
But what you hear about it? What makes it hard?
Oh, his disrespect.
Not him.
He's very disrespectful.
I have to shake your hand to calm you down, Malik, because sometimes you look like you want to try me. And if you already know. Why is it so hard? Hold on, because we about to help her out. Why is it so hard, bro? Hey, let's be respectful. Let's be respectful.
13 years old, he go down there, take his glasses and break them.
What happened?
If nigga 13 years old, that'll take his glasses and break them. Like, you know what niggas will do for their mama right now?
I ain't gonna lie, we used to beat niggas' ass in juvenile for do shit like that.
Really?
Yeah, we used to beat niggas' ass in juvenile. Oh, you
Yeah, hold on. So what, now wait, Malik.
You can't eat, you can't do nothing.
Niggas make you call your mama.
So what makes it so hard?
Malik doesn't like to listen. You mentioning just simple things of cleaning the room. I tell him that all the time. If you just clean your room, I won't fuss.
Y'all still in the Warner Robins area? You have a next level hoodie? Y'all live in an apartment complex? You all live in an apartment complex?
You should try to find it for like 2 years.
don't know the story? Y'all know the story? Who don't know the story? Tim, you know the story?
I wouldn't put it past him.
At first you were like, that ain't.
I promise you, the movie.
I wouldn't put it past him.
I get a phone call one day. Corbin, and this lady says, "Hey, is this Next Level Boys Academy?" I was like, "Yes, ma'am." And my phone works well, so you don't have to yell at it. So you can just use a normal voice. Well, I Googled you. Okay, well, how do you think about it? Well, first of all, you need to train your boys on what to do. I was like, you talking about my sons or the young men within Next Level? Remember, she had control of the conversation. I had to get it back. Long story short, she sent me a video and a picture of a young man in Warner Robins in an apartment complex with a Next Level Boys Academy hoodie on trying to break in her house. Well, he didn't try to break in her house. It seems like, you know how you ring the ding and you run? How many of y'all, I showed the video to somebody. So I thought it was somebody else at first, right?
Yeah.
Y'all remember who I thought it was initially? For some reason. You've never done that?
Oh, no, I have.
You have? You have done what? You rang my doorbell?
Yeah, but I don't do the ring one.
You don't do the ring one, you just knock. So he's knocked, this kid knocked. How ironic was that his little ass?
My mama didn't beat my ass good enough.
I appreciate you all coming today, and we're here every Saturday. And you have the ability to get to make and watch the jersey. I don't have a car.
Coming back because I remember I wish I had the seat. If I had the seat, I probably have more money than that.
Okay.
I was saying again, if I had the seat, I probably have more money than that. I remember opening up my first barbershop. I was 17. I had to put a barbershop in my brother's name. I've been in business all my life. You know what I'm saying? But it's just, and I was the hard head. It took me until I got, to be honest, it took me until I got to ADX Colorado to realize there's a whole bunch of people different than me. You know what I'm saying? I know, like, just imagine, I'm gonna just say this, just imagine for 5 years you locked in your bathroom, no human contact. And I'm dead ass, you can Google that with me. 5 years I had to do the step-down program, no human contact, 5 years. Yeah, that's the United States Supermax. And this right here, I can, bro, you get so bored, you know how many numbers are every one of these. And we trash our mama, and our mama all we got, bro. I do everything in the world for my mother. And she was up and down on highways and flying and this and that, and man, when she gone, you gonna miss her. I promise you, that's all I gotta say, and that's my motivation. Like me getting in trouble is my motivation. I felt like if I can do it for the wrong, I can do it for all the right reasons, man. Right. And I'm not competing with nobody, and I don't gotta prove to nobody but me. So I'm gonna challenge me every day. Like, I want to be a better version of me. I can learn from one of y'all could be at the restaurant. I see something like, I'm gonna try it. I ain't gonna tell you I tried it, but I'm gonna try it and then see if it worked better than mine. Because we gotta listen to somebody. If you don't want to listen to somebody, you gotta create your own lane. I came to Atlanta and created my own lane. But I promise you one thing, I ain't going back.
That's real.
I ain't going back. Like, it's crazy now. I just want to share this with y'all. It's crazy to me now. I don't even remember being in the Supermax like that. I don't know how I blocked it from my memory. But I promise you, when you're in a cell for a long time by yourself, in isolation, and you talk to somebody that came out of it, they can't even tell you what they think. They probably blocked it out of your mind. But I tell you one thing, I love cooking because I like money. And I got some over there, Coach. The ITC building.
That's where you're gonna do your
downtown?
school?
Yeah, I'm gonna do the school at Morris Brown.
Nice.
Let
us know a little bit what you got going, man.
Well, going into the next semester, Morris Brown just got reaccredited in 2022. So I'm gonna start the culinary program at Morris Brown, HBCU. On top of that, this is what I'm telling you this. On top of that, I'm getting the ITC building. That's the cafeteria. Morris Brown, Morehouse, Spelman, ITC, and Clark. So the reason why I keep coming, because in a minute, I'm gonna start handpicking who I need to help me down there, because I wanna give them that job. I wanna give them that opportunity that I didn't have. You get what I'm saying? Because it's 500 people. So I ain't gonna have no problem picking a few people and letting them work with me.
So you're gonna get the contract to do the restaurant in there?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I like the whole cafeteria.
I can boil water.
Work for me for a year, I automatically certify them. When they get this, so you get your safe service certification, and you get, once you finish my program, you get a $5,000 grant to the Schuler Institute. And Dow Schuler is the one who started the Cordon Bleu. I don't know if y'all know, ever heard of the Cordon Bleu. He's the actual founder of the Cordon Bleu. But we working together now. You finish my program, I'm paying for you to do his program, so you can walk away with a BA in culinary arts.